Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Wendy Sechindi. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification button so that you are notified every time I post a new video. So today I'm going to discuss some signs that should show you or me that it is time to please leave that relationship. First and foremost, if there is constant unhappiness, as in you used to be happy in this relationship and all of a sudden, every time you're now sad, every time you feel depressed, every time you're feeling so much anxiety, you understand? You're no longer happy in this relationship. Whenever people are not around or you're not around people, you're always crying because of the drama that is going on in the relationship. You're always crying, you're always depressed. Do you know that some people even go ahead and take antidepressants because of the relationship that they are in? Please don't wait to get to that point. Don't wait to get to that point where you have to start taking antidepressants because of a relationship. Please have the strength to know that this is no longer healthy for me, this is no longer beneficial for me, and leave. If there is loss of trust, as in maybe this person lied to you in the relationship, or this person maybe cheated and you caught them, not once, not twice, you kept on forgiving them. So your trust levels have gone from 150, you're now on 20%. Please don't wait to get to zero before you leave that relationship. These are signs that you need to leave that relationship. I mean, if you can no longer trust this person, you understand, what are you still doing in the relationship? These are small signs that we shouldn't ignore. If you feel it in your heart that this person, maybe they have been doing something wrong and you've been constantly forgiving them, but for some reason you just cannot trust them anymore, please, it is time. Pack your bags. It's time to leave that relationship. Another sign is when you're feeling undervalued, as in you feel that the person is not valuing you anymore. You feel like maybe you're forcing yourself on that person. If your value is not seen, as in it's not recognized, and you don't feel appreciated in that relationship, what are you still doing there? This is a sign that you need to leave. Feeling undervalued, as in you feel that your partner is not seeing your importance. Please, before you feel depressed and have anxiety and be killed with depression, please, the world still needs you. Let me tell you, one man's meat is another one's poison. If that person cannot value you, someone else is looking for someone exactly like you. They will be able to value you and love you the way you need to be loved. So please don't be stuck in that relationship with depression. That is another sign that you have to leave. That sign is lack of emotional connection. In the beginning, you people started it out. The relationship was good. You are connecting emotionally. The love was there. You could feel it. You are happy. You were glowing. But now there is no connection anymore. If that connection is not there and you've really tried, like, don't just feel it for 1 second and then you leave the relationship. No, I'm talking to people who have constantly tried. You've tried to build that connection, that emotional connection, but it's just not there. Please don't kill yourself. Please don't be stuck in that depressing relationship. Kick rocks, as in leave. Another sign is when you start growing resentment against your partner. Maybe they used to do things that would annoy you, and then you say you've forgiven them, but you're keeping that bitterness inside. It is building up. Now, instead of loving your partner, whenever you see them, you feel frustrated. Whenever you see them, you feel you hate them. Whenever you see them, you feel they are against you. That is another sign to show you that you need to leave that relationship. Another sign, if you're constantly arguing with your partner. Do you know some people say that if we don't argue, we don't love each other? But let me tell you, your mental health is important. Your emotional stability is very important for your productivity. If you're having frequent arguments, like you're arguing about every little thing every other day, like every day you must argue, at least 3-4 times a day. Some people say it is healthy for people in relationships to argue once in a while. If it becomes constant, if it becomes a habit, let me tell you, it is time for you to leave that relationship. Because it's not healthy. Before you know it, those arguments that you're having, that anger is going to turn into bitterness, and you're going to start putting it out on the people that you work with, the people that are around you, people that were not even involved in your issues. You're going to start involving them in your issues. But where is it coming from? From your arguments with your partner, and now you're putting them on someone else. Please don't get to that point. Know when it's time to leave. That point is avoidance. Have you ever been in a relationship but then you're avoiding your partner? Like you don't want to see them because you know every time you see them, they are going to argue. Every time you see them, they are going to complain about something that is not right. Every time you see them, they are going to start nagging about things that are not even relevant. My dear, that is another sign for you to leave that relationship. Like, you start avoiding. You even start calling your friends. You're like, is she going to be there? If she's going to be there, sorry, I can't come for that birthday party because she's going to be there. You understand? Where would you reach a point where you have to even avoid other people because of somebody? If you've reached that point that you don't even want to see your partner, you're now running away from them, someone that you should be holding, someone you should be with, someone you should be excited and happy to be with, and now you're just avoiding them. You're finding all means to avoid them. Some of them, if they are cohabiting already, they will say, let me stay out with my friends until 2 a.m. so that I go back when she's sleeping. My dear, if you've reached that stage, seek help from a counselor, pray about it, and if the situation doesn't change, it's time for you to leave that relationship. Your mental health, I will keep saying it, your mental health and emotional your mental health and emotional stability are really important. The sign when your partner is showing no effort to grow. For example, you tell them that you don't like something. For example, you tell them, I don't like the way you do this and this. But your partner this time is no longer even trying to make sure that they change. It's like you told them something from this ear and it went out of the other ear. Like they don't even care about your opinion or your emotions anymore. Like they don't even want to grow. Why? They don't even want to improve their communication. Let me tell you, I've ever been in a relationship and someone opened up to me that, Wendy, I do not like this and this. I said, okay. Because I loved the person, I made sure I changed what I was doing. And another time they told me something, they're like, but this, it is very wrong. Because I loved the person and I didn't want to annoy them and I wasn't losing anything anyway, I just did it because of love. Now, if you reach a point and your partner tells you something and you're not willing to change, and they have told you it's hurting their feelings, you're not willing to grow with your partner, please, it's time for you to leave. Another sign, if you have conflicting life goals. For example, you could be staying in Uganda. Right now I'm staying in Uganda, and your partner says that they want to go in the United States and work for 5 years, but they are not willing to go with you. So you want to stay here and run the businesses that you have. He wants to go there. And you know, both of you, you know your characters, you cannot handle long distance relationships. So you're already conflicting. Your goals, your future goals are not the same. They are already diverting. You could meet someone and they say, me, I don't want to save money for the future. Yes, there are people like that. And they say that me, the money we earn, I want us to be going on vacation. I want us to be enjoying life. I want us to be happy. I want us to be spending that money. But you, in your head, you feel like you would like to make investments, maybe in different countries, in real estate, or in that particular country that you're in. But your partner is against that. So your life goals are not aligning. Trust me, if it is not aligning now, in future it's not going to align. Because you're already failing to agree now before you put it in place. Please, that is another sign that you need to leave that relationship. If you notice that you have different values, like your priorities are different. Your priorities are maybe settling down and having a family and having children, but their priorities is traveling the world. They're not even having any thought of having children. Those children are going to tie me down from doing what I want, I don't want. So you see that your values are different. Your priorities are different. There is no way that relationship is going to work out when your priorities are different. If you sense any manipulation or control from your partner, people who are manipulative, and they want you to dress a certain type of way. No, there is someone telling you, dress decent when you're going out. Maybe when you're going out, we are going out together, you can dress this type of way. It's some sort of advice. He wants to put boundaries on their partner. I believe to some extent it is okay. But then this person controls how you dress, who you talk to, what you do on social media. You find even some people, they have to connect their social media platforms to make sure they see what you're doing. This person is becoming controlling. Let's say you want to get a life of your own. How? You want to get a job, you want to explore, you want to start making your own money. Someone who is manipulative, who doesn't want you to be independent so that they can keep controlling you, is not going to give you a go ahead to get that job. They are not going to give you a go ahead to get that job. They are not going to support you, because they want to keep you under their control. If you notice such controlling and manipulating behavior, please run. I'm advising you, please run before it's too late. The point is if you experience disrespect or abuse. For example, when you're with people, this person disrespects you, he talks to you or she talks to you anyhow, you tell her something and for her she just wants to do the opposite. She doesn't care if you're embarrassed before your friends or family, or they go behind your back and talk about and say things that you actually didn't do so that they make themselves look good before those people. So that person is indirectly disrespecting you. Or if there is abuse, some people think that abuse is only when someone slaps you or beats you. Guys, there is something called emotional abuse. When someone tortures you emotionally, they make you feel like you're worthless. They make you feel like, if I don't love you, who will love you? Then they start talking about maybe your weight gain, maybe how you look, or maybe how you do things. And then they start to abuse you emotionally and you feel down. Do you know what is going to happen to you? In the long run, you're going to have low self-esteem. You're not going to be confident or able to do anything. Please, you don't need such a person around you. I'm telling you. And then also if you're facing physical abuse, when we were younger, we used to think, me personally, when I come to this channel, I talk about some of the experiences I've gone through, like indirectly. Like if you're facing abuse, please, it is not healthy. It is not right. Back in that day when we used to be in bars and drink alcohol and think that if I fight with my boyfriend, it means we love each other. Where? When you're hurting me physically. That's not right, my dear. That relationship, that is a sign. If someone slaps you or beats you, because it's going to become constant. They're going to beat you today, they beat you tomorrow. Are you a punching bag? My dear, that is a sign that you have to leave. Like I was saying, back in the day, we used to be like, when I fight with my boyfriend, like maybe you think that when you get a man that is older than you and you think that he loves you so much that you even defend the man or the woman. You're like, no, actually he beat me because I did this and this. Do you know you become stupid and you make up, you start even backing that person's behavior up. My dears, my sweethearts, please don't get to that point where you have to support someone to abuse you yourself. Please, that is a sign that you need to leave that relationship. Another sign is when you notice that your personal growth is stunted. As in, when you tell this person you want to go and get a job, they say no, or they will put you down, or they will say something that will discourage you, and you also start to begin you also begin to see that what they are saying is true. So you're there, you're not growing. Your personal growth is not growing. You're not improving your life. Your whole life. These people will make you believe that your whole life should revolve around them. Please, if you see that this person that you're with is not adding to you, they may not be giving you money, but they could be advising you. They could be correcting you where you're wrong. So that person is helping you grow. But if you see in a relationship, that person is not helping you grow at all, they are putting you down, they are discouraging all your ideas, my dear, please, it's a sign you need to move on. This brings me to the end of this video, and our last point is staying in a relationship out of fear. There are people who have scared others in relationships, and they scare you that if you leave me, I'm going to kill myself. If you leave me, I'm going to kill you. If you leave me, I'm going to do this and this to you. So somebody is in that relationship, is staying with that person, maybe sleeping with that person, but they are doing it out of fear. Do you know how it hurts to give your body, your emotions, your time to someone, but you're not doing it willingly? You're just doing it out of fear. Please have the courage to get up and leave. Because the earlier you leave, the earlier you can heal, and the earlier you can get yourself back together, and the earlier you can get your life back together and start a positive life that is healthy. Please don't be stuck. Please don't feel like you're stuck. Please don't feel like you have to be in that relationship and you're living it out. You're living in it out of fear. Please, if you're facing any of these signs, let me hope you will have the courage. You will love yourself enough. You will put yourself first and understand that sometimes no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to help you, but you have to take that personal decision and choose you and leave that relationship so that you can move on and be a better person. And that is when God will give you someone that is better. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Let me hope you've been blessed. Don't forget to like, share, and also please leave me a comment in the comment section and tell me, what do you think about this topic? What signs showed you maybe personally that it is time for you to kick rocks and leave this relationship? That's all I had to share with you today. Love and peace from me to you. Bye.